What is the definition of
What is
American?
yeah.
Okay, so my first backstory question is, were you born here in the U.S.?
I was actually.
Okay, okay.
I was born in Nevada, Reno, Nevada.
Oh, okay.
But I grew up in Taiwan because my parents separated right after I was born. So
Okay.
I think we tried something as a family in Hawaii, short, like in a short period. But and then mom took us back to Taiwan, and my siblings came back to the States because my brother likes the education here better. He's already like old enough to like tell like what he likes, what he doesn't. So he came back, and my sister followed, and I was the baby, so I stayed.
Yeah, yeah.
So I grew up in Taiwan.
What age did you go to Taiwan?
Probably 2.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you don't
1
even
or 2.
remember.
Yeah, I don't
either.
remember.
Yeah.
Like, as long as like I don't remember Hawaii. I just remember
Yeah.
Taiwan, and then we visited the States every summer, winter break, and then they will come
Because
back.
was one of your parents here still?
Yeah, my dad.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
okay.
in California, so they grew up
Gotcha.
in the Bay Area.
Okay. Are your parents, were they from Taiwan or like born in Taiwan?
Oh, yeah, they were both born in Taiwan, but my dad's family had the opportunity to move to States. My grandpa used to work for U.S. Air Force, I believe, and then when they got out of Taiwan, they just offer him like, "You want to come?" And then he's like, "Sure."
Yeah. So you're the youngest of how many?
3.
Cool. Okay.
As the baby.
Yeah. What's the age gap with you and your siblings?
My sister's 3 years older, and my brother is 5 years older than me.
Okay. Okay. So they were still pretty young.
Yeah, it's like 2 years between them, and
Yeah. Okay. So then, when did you move to the U.S. and?
officially, or
Yeah. So did you come to visit for like long term?
no, we always only visit during winter break.
Yeah.
Up until like junior high school, and then I went to college. And we only have like a few visits here and there. So I met Chris and moved
Okay.
here. So I did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you
stayed
haven't
in-
been
yeah.
here that long.
No. I worked in Taiwan, and then I met him.
Did you? So Chris, your husband, you met him in Taiwan. Take us to that. The
Yeah,
origin
we
story.
met on Tinder.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
He was in Taiwan for work, and then but we didn't match until he's already left. Like he was doing a layover in Japan, and he was
Okay.
showing his coworker this app, and then we matched and started chatting, and he's already on his way back to the States.
Okay.
We just stayed chatting for about 6 months, and I was like, "Do you want to meet up or not?" And then he said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then we click, and then
Yeah.
the rest is history. And since I was born here, I have the citizenship, so I spare him a lot of those
Okay. Yes. Right.
complicated like immigration situations. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That would be a question I was gonna have
And
too.
he was in Virginia at the time, so like
Oh, okay.
yeah, I moved to Virginia for about 8 months until he got that job opportunity here, and then we moved out here.
So what year was that you came over
In
to Idaho?
2018.
2018.
Well, late,
Okay, yeah.
end of 2017, but 2018.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that you had only been here for a handful of years.
I know.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on
It's been
like,
crazy.
Idaho? Well, I mean, you moved here and then it was like, hello, COVID. And then
Yes.
I'm trying to think how old. Well, he's younger than Birdie, so it's like COVID and then having
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's the John was the COVID baby.
Yeah.
Which is like actually was now looking back, it's actually fun because like it's a bubble. Like we lived
Yeah.
in a bubble, right?
And what is do you feel like culture shock or like?
Not really. I kind of
I mean, you had visited, so it wasn't like you'd never been.
I'm the type that get comfortable really easy.
You do get comfortable? That's great. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess like Virginia, I was comfortable, but I don't like the weather. But
Yeah,
if
humidity.
this is where I have to stay, then sure, I'll make
Right. Yeah.
I'll make do. And
Yeah. How long were you out there?
just 8 months.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah. Okay.
We thought we were gonna stay until so we already started looking houses out there, but then this chance
Yeah.
popping up. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And had either of you guys been to Idaho or Boise before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get to visit first before you decided to come out here?
No.
I feel like that's one of the things as an Idaho Boise native hard for me to get used to still is the traffic because if you live in California, getting anywhere under
This
an
is
hour is
breezy.
right, totally. And I'm like, I still
It does feel crazier for you.
it's like I used to be able to get anywhere in Boise in like 5 minutes, and I still have that mentality and I'm working on it, but I'll like show up late to appointments. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I swear, like it never used to be like this, It's crazy the what I call traffic, but also all the people brings lots of new cool stuff too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's the compromise.
Right. Yeah. So even since you've been here, have you noticed, like, has the growth kind of been noticeable to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely
seeing like just
booming.
all kinds of constructions and
Yes,
I was like, well, okay.
constantly.
Oh.
Yeah. Just wish we could get like an IKEA or something,
No.
But I think unfortunately we're
thought-
still way off, like numbers wise, which seems crazy. Okay, what I want to know, Taiwan compared to, and did you primarily live in one area in Taiwan? Like, and is
I grew up in Taipei, which is like north
is it more
think
urban or rural?
city.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah.
grew up in city and then college I went to Taichung, which is central Taiwan, and it actually feels not like Boise, but and then my college is in the countryside of Taichung too, so it was really nice. So
Yeah.
I loved that, and then I was like, so I want to
Yeah.
be a city girl.
Yeah. What did you study in college? I'm just curious. Had to be something art, right?
Yeah, product design.
Oh, I love that. That
yeah.
doesn't surprise me at all.
After college, I got a interior design job, but ended up
Awesome.
being like actually like more like a salesman at the tile shop, which I still learn things, but it's just not what I want. Like, all about selling this stuff and
Yeah. Sales is tough for me.
I don't have that personality.
No, I don't either.
So-
Like, if you don't like it, I'm not going to force feed it to you.
Yeah, and then I'm like too honest too. I was like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually hot garbage.
Like,
But
yeah, I designed this because it's cheaper.
Right,
Like,
right.
It has more profits for us.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We're not what the
Yeah,
sales
so I kind
people want.
of stopped that, and I knew a friend, and she got me into like a movie set. So we did the art.
Whoa,
set.
cool.
Yeah, that was fun. Like I'm like just like a like assistant and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
But still.
yeah, but still, it's like get to witness like a movie made. It was
Whoa.
kind of cool.
In Taiwan?
Yeah.
So were you kind of like a PA or were you doing like set design?
Like
or?
I would help find like we have the set designer and director, and then they would tell us like what to find and things, and then so we would go like hunt for stuff and talk to like brands for opportunity to collab and
Yeah.
all that, deal
Yeah.
with that, and then moving everything and set up. Obviously, we don't get to decide what to set up, but
Right.
yeah, we set up, and then the directors and the designer will kind
Yeah.
of go through like, oh, is this good or not? And then
Yeah.
but
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then where did you go from there, like career wise?
oh yeah, and then after that, there's no
Darkness.
other. So I was kind of like, what should I do? And
Yeah.
just a friends of friends, they have this. He works at this private bistro. So and then they're looking for someone to do like graphic design
Yeah.
like, for the menus, for the promotion stuff. So I got into that, and the boss has another bistro. So I just do whatever he needs. He ended up like holding like this big events in Taiwan for like bartenders from all over the world, and so
You still
Just
do
kinda-
work for them?
I did after I moved to moved to the States for until 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you, I don't know how to word it better because I don't want to say, are you working now? Because I know you're working because you're a mom. Because any
Yeah.
mom
It's work.
is working.
It's work.
But do you, outside of being a mom, do you currently have like,
Yeah, just like some freelancing work for wedding planners and photographers. So they were my planner and my photographer when I moved here. They're the first friends I made, and then
Yeah.
they just wrote me in. And
Right.
I do the stationery and
Yes.
signage.
Yeah. I love them. Cool.
yeah,
Well,
she's
I mean,
amazing.
I would have guessed that you are in that area because you're always making really cool things and handing them out to all the kids at
Aw,
our
thank
school,
you.
which
Yeah,
is
that
really
was
cool.
fun. I was like, that's
Yeah.
another like outlet to use.
Yes.
Like John doesn't care, but like,
I know, that's so funny. They'll get it, we'll pick it up, and I'll be like face palming my kids, like, no, let me look at this. Oh,
Yeah.
this is so cool. Oh, I love this. Yeah,
I
like
know.
however you
I'm
put
like
it
keeping
together.
them in the little
Yeah.
box.
Yes, yeah, they're so cute. Yeah. But okay, that's cool because I was curious what you're kind of doing right now, and I
Survive.
survive. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I feel that so hard. Okay, getting back to talking about culture, we could talk about so many things. Okay, yeah, so talk about how you met Chris, which I didn't, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good old Tinder. You know, I actually saw a commercial the other day that was saying that a new couple forms on Tinder, like, you know, once every 3 minutes or something, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
we
So-
are like, yeah. Sponsor us. We're
Yes.
Tinder success story.
Yeah, yeah. When did you guys get married then? So
2018.
2018,
Well,
okay, yeah.
we eloped. We
Yeah.
legalized it 2017. So like
Me and Ryan
for
too.
like some realistic reasons, you know,
Yeah,
like tax
Sure.
helps a lot, and then
Yeah.
like healthcare,
Right,
so
right.
the benefits and
Oh,
stuff.
that's nice. Yeah. So how you coming here and then now you have children, how do you create like that multicultural family life? And because both of your kids are learning or are bilingual,
Yeah,
right?
they definitely understand what I'm saying. I think I want to say Rachel speaks a little bit more Mandarin than John. John starts to pick up too, like at least like interest. Like he would ask me what's Mandarin of certain things. I was
Right.
like, yes, no,
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
And but yeah, and then it's hard just because I'm the only one speaking Mandarin, so they don't have that conversational like aspect. So
Right.
they are kind of one way, like they can understand, but they would.
Oh, right.
But it's kind of cool to see how they process it and then speak out English to respond. And seeing like Rachel starting, like when she was even younger, she would speak Mandarin to Chris, and then now she actually knows that he does not speak Mandarin.
Okay.
So like she would actually like the same thing. She would speak English to him and then speak Mandarin to me. I was like, yes.
Oh, cool. Okay,
But
yeah.
she still speak a lot more English now because she copies everything John says, and he speaks
gotcha.
primarily English.
English,
so
yeah. Do
it's
you?
still like, yeah, I still struggle a little bit, but I really hope it's like a big hope. I want them to read good books in Mandarin. Like there's so many good stuff.
Like, do you feel like you're treated differently or less than?
I mean, yeah, I don't think I've ever encountered any hardcore, like even during COVID. Like it was kind of scary. I'm scared like they're gonna blame us, like, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
during that time
right.
some Asian hate crime, and
Yes.
I was lucky enough not having to experience anything. Yeah, but I do get mixed. Like I had another friend who's Asian and short like me, but we look totally different. But people would just like mix
Okay,
us up,
yeah.
and I was like, that's the only thing. Like just the
Right,
facial
all look the
blindness,
same,
and then, yeah,
sure.
I just like just random stares by little kids. It's
Sure.
just like never seen.
Maybe more of a curiosity.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, hello.
What language are you speaking? Right.
Yeah, they were kind of like,
Yeah,
okay, she's speaking to her kids. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But
That's good.
nothing crazy, and then usually, yeah, mostly positive. Like people ask, like, "Oh, you're raising them bilingual?" I was like, "Yeah." Kids can be more freely here, so
Oh,
despite
yeah.
all the crazy things happening, I still think like I'm happy they're growing up here for now. Right now, like I'm dreading when they go to school and
Yeah.
learn.
Sure.
Things. And then because I'm not familiar about it. I didn't grow up here,
Right.
so I don't know what they're gonna
What they're
learn
learning. Yeah.
in school.
I mean, shoot, it could even be different than
And then
when
while
we were
you grew.
kids. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm terrified of that too, actually. Yeah. Yeah,
But I
crazy.
cannot homeschool though. I can't.
No, love my kids, but you have to go to school. A question though, going back to, so you're like growing up, your perception, and I know that you traveled here, so you weren't totally unaware of perception versus reality, but did you, when you moved here or when you visited when you were younger, did perception kind of match reality as far as like what Westerners, Americans were like what
Yeah,
you,
I mean, we grew up learning the difference about like Western culture and our culture. Like educational wise, is like here has more independent thinking, and because you guys write essays and do a lot of questioning and stuff. But I think we grew up more like we do a lot of exams, a lot of
like results based?
yeah, yeah. Everything has a right answer.
Okay.
Instead of like
Sure.
yeah.
More free thinking. I don't know that much about Asian cultures, but the vibe I feel like that has been shown to us is that it's very strict, very discipline oriented. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
not as warm, but I don't know if that's true
But
or
then
if
I
that's
also I
just
feel like Chris does more disciplining than I do. But maybe for this age, I
right.
think. And then so I was like, oh, that's actually just how his family probably was, like they're proper,
Right.
and then like, and then hence I was free ranged because my mom works multiple
Right.
jobs to
Yeah.
single parents.
And
So
you're the
I was
baby.
like, and
Yeah.
then I got
Right.
I was out and
Interesting.
about.
Yeah. Does your mom wish that you still lived in Taiwan?
No, she's happy. We're
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Taiwan has their own political issues right now going on. So, and yeah, so for her point of view, she's happy that all of us are out of town. I was like, we're not any better here.
Yeah, we have our struggles too. Yeah, we
so
sure
it's
do. Yeah. What does your mom think about the U.S. or Idaho, Boise when she comes to visit?
she likes it here. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah. She actually said it feels like Reno. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
it's not that.
landscape and
Yes.
yeah, like the high
We're
desert.
all in the desert. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Kind of smaller vibe.
so it's
Yeah.
like familiar vibe to
Yeah.
her. But
Yeah.
she's still Taiwan is still her home no matter what, despite
Yeah.
how. But
Yeah.
she said like for the future generation, she does think that we are better off here. And
Yeah. Do you get to see your siblings very often, or?
they come to the Lunar New Year celebration
cool.
every year now. So I like that new tradition. Just I get to cook for them and
Yeah, fun. They come here for that. That's cool. That was another question I was going to have is, do you kind of integrate holidays or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
do.
fun. What
Yeah.
are the other holidays?
we have so like I actually recently joining the Taiwanese group in Boise. It's a big group, yeah. And then we do three big celebration. One is the Lunar New Year, and one is it's just past like a Dragon Boat Festival. And there's another one is the Moon Festival, which I made the mooncakes last year for the kids.
Yeah, those are good.
So these are like consider like the three big festivals. We have other smaller ones, and just based on lunar calendar.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, we just kind of pick the holidays that we like.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like I should know this, but did you celebrate Christmas in Taiwan?
yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And so you still do that here as well? And,
Yeah. Like those are all really just Western adept holidays.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
more commercial.
Right, yeah.
For
Yeah.
Taiwanese, to celebrate.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know if that was a common holiday in Taiwan or not. Yeah.
It's actually even Easter. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
really? Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
there are churches in Taiwan.
Right.
It's the mixed pot.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we learned from the history book. Like
Yeah.
that's why you get to come here and have your dream, and then it'll come true because
That's the idea,
He
right?
welcomes everybody.
Yeah. But that feels very different now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I know you were born here, and like you said, you didn't have to go through the immigration process, but does that make you feel a certain kind of way? Like with the
So like,
current
yeah,
administration,
like
you
I was
know?
like thinking about the question you gave me about identification. Like I think I would blur out I'm a Taiwanese first, but like citizenship wise, that yes, I am American. I have American citizenship. But yeah, like the other day, John was like saying that, "What are you?" Like, he said he's American, and then I was
Yeah,
like, "Yes, you are. You were born here, and then you grew
right.
up here." I was like, "I'm Taiwanese."
Yeah,
And you're half
yeah,
Taiwanese, like just
right.
like the
American
yeah,
Taiwanese.
like
What is the definition of
what is the
American?
yeah.
Yeah, born here or
I have to grow up here for how many years
yeah,
to
yeah. What
count?
makes
Like
you
yeah,
right?
live here how
Yeah,
many years? I mean that's what some of my Taiwanese friends are going through. They can't go back to Taiwan because they have to stay here for the green card process or all
right.
that. So I guess that's how long it takes for you to become an American.
Very curious
Right.
where we'll go with that, but you know, I hope that we continue to invite immigrants into
Right.
our nation and make
I
space
think
for
it's a
them
good thing.
because
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, that's kind of
it's a mixed
America
pot.
is yeah.
I actually identify myself as a Taiwanese more after having kids. Just like realize that I do want them to
Yeah, know where
know
they
the
came from.
culture. Yeah, and then there's a lot of fun stuff
Yeah,
to learn about. Like we have, like the religion, different religion. We have the Tao, which is like multi gods. Like it's kind of funny. And then I'm not saying I'm religious, but it's like for me, it's like a culture thing. Like you get to go to the temple, and then you see different gods. Like there's gods for education. There's gods for birth, and just
yeah,
it
yeah,
was kind of fun to see they all look different and the craftsmanship of the temple. And it's all very cool. And yeah, and just
yeah.
kind of letting them know like it's not just
One thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
that you get to expose to all the different things and you choose what you believe.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Do you have any like goals or kind of aspirations going forward that you're excited about or working toward? Or I mean, you still have very young kids, so you're kind of
Yeah, so it's hard to
think
dream.
that way. The dream
No,
killers.
yeah, I mean, I have thoughts and stuff. Something food related. That's another
Ooh,
passion, like other than design.
yes.
I think cooking
Yeah.
would be another thing, but everyone's telling me food business has so low like margin
Scary.
profit, and then
Just so
my
hard.
mom's just like really scared. So, what if people get poisoned? I was like,
Oh, well, thanks, Mom.
I'm not gonna sell raw stuff. Like,
Right, you're gonna have insurance.
but that's something I would like to explore a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. Something.
I don't
Ooh,
know how or where to begin.
yeah,
But
I love that. Well, the first thing that I think of is like, because I love all of the, because you share like food from Taiwan and stuff, and I love that. I
yeah,
feel like it would be
and
so cool to have
there,
like a cultural, like even for kids or something, like a
cause
workshop or
yeah, there's
something.
no Taiwanese restaurant out here.
No.
So I was like,
Yeah, very
there
little. Well, maybe I just don't know, but my feeling is that there's not a ton of food diversity.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like with the growth in Boise,
Yeah.
I thought there would be more.
Yeah. Back in the day, I think it was maybe ahead of its time, but Yenqing opened up
Yeah.
a bakery and they had,
Oh, they have bakery.
yes, and it was very cool. They had like, it's the first time I'd heard of like green tea, like pastries and stuff, and it just was a really cool, authentic, but
they
I just think
still
it was
have
maybe
it,
too,
or-
no. They still, Yenqing is still
Yeah,
there.
the restaurant's
Yeah,
still there,
but the
but-
bakery is no more. But I'm like, come bring it back. Bring back the
Yeah.
bakery. Yeah. But something like that would be really cool. Just, again, like, just to be more culturally open your eyes to different things. Is there anything, any last words about? Just kidding.
Yeah, no, like I do worry about our kids growing up here. I guess like do we find like a more diverse school, or would he? Yeah, that I haven't. He hasn't asked. I was like kind of just put off as long as I can until he
Right.
realized something. Because like you've seen that there's like a commercial or something. There's a viral video of like the two kids. They put two kids together, like apparently like different skin color, and it's like, what's the difference between you and the
Yeah.
your friend? And then they always said anything but not
Right,
the
they're
color.
not-
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't see it. So I was
Right.
like, I don't want to point it out. Like
Right.
we're different. So I would
Yeah.
wait until if he ever got the challenge and then come to me and then we can talk about it. And I was like, I've been trying to tell him like, Mandarin is cool. He's like, Mom, you love Mandarin so much. I was like, that's just what
It's
I grew up
cool.
with. And
Yeah.
then if you can speak it, that's like, there's, that's
mean,
just
that's
our
great.
secret codes. Like,
Yeah,
we
totally.
get to talk.
Well, it's an
behind dad's
amazing
back.
skill,
Totally.
especially here, because it's, well, and when I say here, I don't know if I mean just in Idaho or nationally, but I don't know that it's super common for kids to learn a second language. I think it's becoming more common, but in other
Right.
countries, it's way more common to learn.
Right.
So I just think that's a great skill to have, to know.
It's like there's no immersion school here though to kind of.
Right.
So that's why I was happy that the group found me and then I got to
cool is that?
meet. Yeah, it was like kind of weird. Like when I first moved here, I wasn't having like the high interest to know other Taiwanese people because I was like, I have enough friends in Taiwan. Like,
Right.
it's tiring. Like, having to
It's hard. It's hard to make friends. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then now because we have kids, and I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
other Taiwanese
that's
family is
great.
great. Like, so
That's amazing.
he can know like, oh, there's other people here
Yes.
speaking this language
Yeah.
too, and so yeah, I got to know a few great families
Yeah.
and then hang out, and
Yeah.
it's been
That's
fun.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to like whether, or at least how I was understanding what you're saying, like you don't want to point out to John the difference, but you just want to
Yeah.
be, and that's kind of how I feel with Dolly's cystic fibrosis. Like
Right.
I don't want her to, I don't want to make her feel like you're different.
Yeah.
But I also want to make sure that if she does feel different, that she has that support. So it's like, it's kind of a delicate dance.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And-
I would not like say, yeah, I'm Taiwanese, and so we only speak in Mandarin. You can't, like,
Right.
you're different, and then yeah, they don't. And
Yeah.
It's
Also, expressing to your kids that being different is cool.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like everybody else.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard though growing. I mean, I remember that from growing up, just wanting, you just want to fit in.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't want to stand out. But so it's easy for me to say like, no, it's cool to be different. When it is actually maybe more,
Yeah.
difficult than that. But I do think it's cool to be different. I mean, even without trying, you are giving your kids a different point of view on the world. And I think that's really cool. Oh yeah, people live different and different is cool. And
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, I'm glad you're here though in Boise, and I'm glad we met. And
I know.
yeah, that you're doing cool things.
Yeah.
I mean, you're, like I said, you're giving another perspective on, being multicultural in Idaho, which I think is important right now. And so I feel like I learned a lot. So,
Oh, thank you.
so thank you.
Thank you for having me.